You are not only going to be learning how to make the perfect fish roll, you're also going to be learning different ways to cut your fish roll recipe. So stick around. Tip number one, choosing the perfect fish to use. There are different kind of fishes you can use, but I suggest Titus fish and egg fish. I've tried these two fishes and I can guarantee you they are the perfect fishes you can choose to make your fish roll recipe. Tip number two, spice your fish before making your sauce. Yes, there are so many persons that skip this method because they just feel it is not necessary. But I can assure you, if you take your time to spice your fish, either any of the fish you decide to use, be it your egg fish, be it whatever fish, it just steps up the flavor of your fish. And when you add it into your sauce, it will come out tasting extra delicious. Yeah. Tip number three, patiently and properly debone your fish. Now, one unique thing about fish roll is that the fish you are using, all fishes do have bones. But if you use Titus fish and egg fish, which I love to use, it is easy to take out the bones from those fishes. But if you use some kind of fish like shower, for those of us in Nigeria, you will debone until you get tired of deboning, and at the end of the day, you still not take out so much bone. Take your time to debone your fish. Yes, it will save you a whole lot of stress, and your customers will love it. Now, if you know that I do not have money to buy so plenty fish, and you have plenty order, or you're not making so much profit because of the cost of fish, I know things are expensive, consider adding vegetable to your sauce and filling. You will love it. It increases the quantity of your filling and also give you a delicious feeling for both your baked and fried fish roll recipe. Using vegetable like your bell peppers, your shredded carrots, your cabbage, alongside with your fish, and also the fish stock you use in parboiling your fish earlier, has a way of stepping up the taste of your fish roll filling that your customers will come back wanting more. And even if it's for family or personal use, my dear, you will not regret it. So adding in vegetable will save you a whole lot of stress, will make you make extra profits, and give you a delicious fish roll filling that your competitors cannot stand or show you. Now, use adequate amounts of butter and flavors. Now, for your fish roll recipe, the amount of butter you use really matters. For your baked fish roll recipe, it is different from the amount of butter you will use for your fried fish roll recipe. So take note of that. For your baked fish roll recipe, you need 1:2, meaning if your butter is 100 gram, your flour will be 200 gram, or if your butter is 500 gram, your flour will be 1000 gram. But for your fried fish roll recipe, I'm going to put a link of a video in the description box that give you measurement for the various quantity of fish rolls, including the butter you need to use. For your flavors, I suggest you go for milk flavor, butterscotch flavor, or ordinary nutmeg. All these has a way of stepping up your dough and making it taste extra delicious. Now, you're going to be finding out 3 ways to cut and shape your fried fish roll recipe. This is method 1. Now, after mixing your dough to firm and you've rolled your dough to flat, make sure you roll your dough as thin as possible. This will not make your fish roll to be too heavy. Now, add in your fish at the edge. You cut it into long strip like this and add your fish to the end, brushing with egg mix. Very important, brushing with egg mix has a way of preventing your dough or your fish from spilling into the oil. Now, this is method 2. Just divide your dough into various portions and pick one portion and roll till flat. When you roll it till flat, you go on now to brush with egg mix. Some people say, if I do not have egg, should I use water? You can use water, but from experience, I found out that egg saves the day. You are sure that you won't have the fish roll filling you have stressed yourself to make spilling all into the oil and having your fish roll coming out a bit empty. Add generous amounts of fish to the edge of your fish roll and roll till the end. After brushing with egg mix, your fish roll will be properly sealed and your mind will be at rest. You won't be praying when frying your fish roll that, oh God, let my fish roll not spill into the oil. No need for long prayers. Just by doing what is right, you are safe. Now, you can also do method 2 another way by trimming the edge to make it look a bit triangular and brushing with egg mix. Then go on out adding generous amounts of fish to the edge and also rolling it till the end of your dough. And this is what you get at the end of your day. So method 2 is this. Now, method 3, I call this the Odogo method because if you do not have table, you do not have rolling pin, what do? This is when you go for this method 3. My dear, just make sure you have enough flour to sprinkle into your fingers, then cut your dough. Flatten your dough as if you want to make egg roll. Add the fish roll like the way you add your egg into your dough. Now, after adding the fish roll, then you pinch. Now, your fingers are going to do the pinching. Your fingers will do the magic. Pinch as much as you can. My dear, don't pity the dough. Pinch it very well. Pinch it and roll, because if you do not pinch, all this your fish spill into the oil, there's trouble. So my dear, pinch and roll. When you roll, keep pinching to make sure that your dough is properly sealed. Now this is how method 3 looks. This is method 1. It is so beautiful, perfect for kids, so you can try this method. This is method 2, which you did in 2 ways. Sealing properly, you do not have fears because you used egg wash, so you are good to go. Either way you make your method 2, either method 1 or trimming it to look a bit triangular, you are perfect. Now method 3, the odogo method, no problem. You can see your fingers are magical. So they did seal your dough properly and your fish roll came out looking perfect. No fears. With either of the method, you are good to go. Final tip, do not add too much water when making your dough. Yes, add water in little bits. Fish roll, don't just pour water. Yeah. You are not going to swim. You are mixing a dough. Add your water a little bit so that you can get your dough together. Very important. It makes it easy for you to cut your dough into various portions if you are going for method 2, or it will make it easy for you to even roll your dough, whether you are baking it or if you are going for method 1 or if you are going for method 3. Make sure your dough is firm. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Do like, share, and subscribe, and tell me what you think about this tip and tricks. Bye-bye. Good to have you here. See you next time.